So let's say a little bit about stuttering or stammering right now. It's a large part of my book and it's a huge part of my story. So having a stutter or a stammer, it means the same thing. I'm a covert stutterer, so I can usually hide it 90% of the time, which is actually not a great thing because I can be rather slimy and I can pretend or try to pretend that I don't have it. But living with a stutter, it's not the physical stuttering that really impacts you. It's the fear. It's the fear of stuttering, the fear of people laughing at you, the fear of saying your name, the fear of you using the phone. I thought I was the only one with a stutter, and my experience growing up was going to professional speech therapy and then later on a self-help course, or a course really run by recovering stutterers called the McGuire program, and you can get more information about that in the book and on the website. But the impact is really very much like being gay, being in the closet. You hide, you avoid, and there's so much fear. The impact is it just becomes very difficult to be yourself and to be with other people. And for me, as you'll read, I think really the most transformational aspect of my whole life was going on the McGuire program for the first time, the first course. It takes up a huge chapter in the book, and rightly so. I've gone through a lot of things, I've experienced a lot of things in the last few years, but nothing was like that, where I felt like I was coming home. I love my family, I love my friends, but when I got to meet people like me who understood the fear of saying my name, and then the joy over the course of discovering the technique and the possibility of what lies beyond stuttering, what happens when you learn to control it or learn to accept it, learn to make peace with it. And that's a huge part of my book, and my journey is making peace with that part of me. I don't want to make it disappear, because that's like saying I'm not gay. It's not going to work. It's going to be effort, and it is what it is. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, or in this case stutters like a stutterer, it probably is a stutterer, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think, we make ourselves wrong because we're not fluent. And funnily, like I've heard, especially from guys when I go dating, that it's adorable. And that's very new to me. I'm like, adorable? Really? Really? Anyway, I'll say more about dating in another video. So that's the impact of stuttering.